What are we laughing
Alright,
about?
so, I just had somebody take a picture. Um, so, Holden, as you're rushing through, you push people out of your way, you make even more of a trail through people than Riker is already making. You move up in front of him, and you just, start shoving people out of your way. As they're kind of, clogging up towards the exit. You manage to get out there as Edward just found the chest.
Oh, can I do something too?
I feel like a dick now.
If I'm really that far behind?
You're not too terribly far behind. You're maybe about 100 feet behind Edward and Holden.
Can I start summoning some arcane garbage to climb up over people?
Wow.
Lemon chair?
We are just the two of the jerks. We are just two jerks.
You snap your fingers!
Arcane garbage!
I can't remember how to get our stuff before the city sank, alright? I saved a kid. That's more than you guys did.
Give me a charisma save. And then an acrobatics check, yes.
Whoops, sorry.
Acrobatics check or charisma save?
Charisma save, then an acrobatics check.
Okay. Not 20 on the charisma
Acrobatics
save.
check with advantage.
15.
Alright, so you snap your fingers, you conjure a chair, you kick off of it, you summon another one, and you just make a walkway of chairs.
Arcane garbage!
That nobody else can see or feel.
Fuck you, Dad!
You can never go through that particular area ever again. As there's too many chairs.
I love that idea. Arcane garbage.
So interesting thought experiment. So, are the chairs relative to the planet or relative to the surface that they were above? Because if they're relative to the
As
surface,
you're
then they would
considering
sink.
this, the city begins to sink slightly. You see water coming in at the edges of the swells.
Are we like bolting out yet? Like, are we
Yes,
getting out?
you guys, thanks to the clearing that Holden made, you guys do not need to make any checks as you come out of the gate as water begins to fill the area.
Wow.
There would
So,
have been
like,
checks
Riker-
if you did not get a nat 20.
So, the moment Riker's out, he gets all like grabs his stuff, and then looks around. Like I remember us them saying names whenever they pulled our stuff. Can I figure out if they're warded or like?
Give me an Arcana check.
I'm helping. Look.
Then also give me an Arcana check just to give him advantage.
Alright.
So, Riker, you have
Wow.
advantage.
Could have just rolled yourself. God damn. Oh God.
Wow, you need to stop. Let's just go with the original roll, man.
Does mine just overcome his? I'm clearly
I'm gonna
superior.
say, as, Riker asks you for advice, you're just like, what the fuck, you an idiot? It's literally just names, there's no protective words or anything.
So then, if that's what happens, then I just start grabbing other people's stuff. Not our stuff, but whatever anybody else's stuff is there, I just keep grabbing it.
Don't open it. Just get them out of there before it sinks.
Well, no, we're on the surface. We're on the sand. Right?
Yes, you are currently on the sand, you see the city of cloth slowly sinking behind you. You're in front of this wooden shack, which is the only wooden structure that you've seen in the area that has all these shacks. There seems to be have been several that are already raided, however you guys' are not among those.
So I look around. Do I feel the presence of the tentacles or whatever the hell they are coming closer?
They are not coming closer, they seem to be... you feel them going upwards towards higher. As you're looking, you see the ones that are covering the swells. At its thickest down at the water, they are maybe a good 10-15 foot in diameter.
Wow.
And then they go down almost into a sharpened point at the very edge of them. They seem to be going higher and higher, passing up the swells and the rise, going into the higher sections.
How far from me is the closest tentacle?
About 200, 300 feet at this point.
Okay, if it comes any closer, like appreciably, I would like to know. But I just keep pulling stuff out of chests, like that, like seems important or interesting or whatever. Some weapons, whatever I can grab.
I
Here
would
I
like to
am
say,
thinking,
I'm helping people evacuate and using my horse to get people who are either too slow or can't get out themselves.
Alright,
I'm staying near the end.
this is just going to see about how many people you can get out, and because it's your primary spell modifier, go ahead and give me an intelligence save. This is just going to tell you about how many people you're going to be able to help.
Could I say with advantage because I do have the horse?
Yeah.
13.
Alright, so you managed to get about 5 other people out before the water becomes too much and you don't think you can safely go back in.
In that
What
case,
the heck was that?
So how many people are actually like on the sand with us? Like,
There were maybe about 50 other people that were still around for the effigy. Several others seem to have already run off into the desert. And other than the 50 at the effigies, there's maybe about 20 more that actually made it out of the gate with you guys.
another
Gotcha.
question. Is our tentacles like still grabbing people or are they just dragging the city down?
You still see them grabbing a few people here and there, but it mostly seems to be focused on dragging the city down. You have seen, after the water begins to cover this area, you've seen several more of them in the water. Riku, you didn't feel them before, but there are thousands of smaller ones about the size of you, about the width of your finger, that as they come up and touch somebody, it just quickly moves up their body, and then collapses as there's no form beneath it anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Okay.
go in then after I saw that. Yeah, I'm
Did
backing
I-
up.
if I had any, again, if they come any closer to us, I like immediately like want to do something.
Yeah, never mind that spell.
Is everyone okay?
We have to get supplies and we have to get out. We have to
Can-
run into the desert.
Can we not? The desert? There's nothing in the desert.
Well, it sure as hell ain't
Oh, wait,
anything
there
here.
is stuff.
Move!
Would you like?
There's stuff
And I
in the
point.
desert.
I point back to the city. I say, "Would you like to go back there?"
Well, no, but well, there's a lot of chairs there.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm like
so
helping
let's get out.
6 people I saved to safety.
The guildmaster told me about the arena that's in the desert. Yeah.
Yes.
How far away is that?
Let me put you on the map. It was about 2 days' travel with a camel, which he did offer up.
Okay.
However, you do not currently have those camels.
Are there any near?
Give me
I
a
got a
perception
horn.
check.
Perception. Isn't anyone wiser than I am? Why am I the one that's always doing perception and investigation?
If it wasn't too late, I'd help. I think mine's higher.
One other person can make their own roll if they would like to.
Oh, well, never mind.
I was going to say I'd try, but could I try investigation?
And plenty of other paranormal.
What?
What was that?
At that point, it kind of seems like any camels or any sort of desert-faring animals that could have been used were either taken already or have ran off.
He
Or
recently
dead.
quit after he beat up an old lady with a white spoon.
Alton, what
Alright,
about being
so-
up, old lady?
I wish I wish some of these citizens were camels that we could ride.
I
So
call
I
it
look
the-
around.
Do that?
Polymorphs.
Can I do that?
You can... Polymorph is not a thing you can do, however you can make camels.
Really?
Oh.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
My markings turn silver and they like glow and turn green and shit, like the same color as my lantern. And suddenly the sand starts swirling around and they swirl into the shapes of these camels to ride. How many can I make, actually?
It's going to... We're basically going to use Phantom's Seed for that, so it's going to be one wish for each one you want to make.
Okay, so
Each one can carry 2 people.
Okay, I'll summon 3.
Alright. So, 3 camels of sand rise up,
Wait, what?
and they look at you.
Get on the camel.
Oh my
No.
god. I think I just wasted a wish spell, you guys. I didn't even
Dun,
know I
dun,
had a wish
dun.
spell. Everyone,
I'm
this
just
is
gonna
a
go walk over
dildo
one
of
at a
wishing!
time.
Can I make an arcane check on that?
Yes.
Me too!
While this is happening, I'm just gonna walk over one of the camels.
I know
and
you're-
just kind of offer my hands up, just like, come on, let's go.
So Riker is looking around for the other people. Like, what are the other people doing? Like, are they just like tearing through the other shacks, or?
There are several people that are tearing through other people's belongings. That are... You can tell they're definitely not theirs because they kind of like throw up in a few chests, grab a few things, throw up another one, grab a few things, and then several other people are running off. The
Okay, so-
tendrils do, however, finally seem like they are moving a little bit closer. They are not quite all the way down the bridge that goes up to the gate. However, they're about halfway down at this point, so maybe about 50 feet away from the actual sand itself.
Yeah, I would
So
definitely call
whatever-
out to those people.
Whatever piles of stuff I grabbed, I just grab them and then I like say, "We have to get back! Everybody get back!"
There's a
And
place.
like I start
in the desert.
running in like further inland. I mean, not too far, but like, you know, a few hundred feet or something, with like whatever piles of stuff I could grab.
I think I have a seat on my camel, so I'm gonna try to grab somebody. A commoner.
Well,
And I'm
1d4
waiting-
to see what kind of commoner you grab.
And I'm waiting to see like if people like start congregating around us or like me or something. I don't know. Like I'm trying to figure out what's going on with all the other people that are here.
There
So I'll
are
wait for that to happen.
total of 6 people. The 5 adults and 1 kid that Edward saved that seems to be kind of sticking around his general area. And give me a perception check, actually.
Okay, you want me to make a perception?
Yep.
Okay.
The hell was that?
It's his perception
don't know.
check noise. Did you not know that?
Alright.
Yeah.
I made a terrible perception check.
So what did it sound like? Because I think it might be these headphones.
It was like
Metal.
rock music.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I like to imagine Riker like trying to concentrate and then suddenly that place like, what the hell was that? That's
Because you
Riker,
said
like,
something about taking a picture earlier, and that was me. I was doing that. I was taking a screenshot. And then you guys keep saying stuff. Every time I accidentally play something, you guys react to it. And I've never had that happen before, so... It's these headphones. I'm sorry.
Turn on push to
It's
talk.
fine.
So I got a 9, 7, whatever I got.
How about
You're
I
looking
roll?
around. Other than those 5 people, nobody else seems to be paying attention to you. Most of the people that went off at the effigy stuff, a few of them came over and grabbed a few things out of the chest. Everybody else has ran off. There's maybe, other than the 6 people around Edwards, there are currently about 10 people left in the immediate vicinity.
So the only thing I do then is I point to the city and I say they're coming closer. Come this way, and like I point back towards me, and you know, that's it. And then I wait for whatever else happens.
Yeah,
I rolled
the
a
people
4,
like-
by the way.
Fine. As you are riding about, you kind of like reach your hand into one of the crowds, grab somebody, pull them up. It is a very smelly, middle-aged, elven man. He looks at you. Hey! How you doing? Thanks for the ride!
Thanks for the
He-
ride.
I just like kind of scoff and I run off into the desert on my camel.
Wait! Come back!
There's 2 more.
Can I get on a camel?
Yes, though.
I'm currently waiting by one with my hands up, so it's just
I've never ridden a camel before.
Well, then jump on mine and I'll freaking drive. I'll control the camel.
You control through magic.
No.
What wonderful creatures! I get on.
I'm just gonna hop on the camel and just start following Fine.
Forward!
That's not how this
So
works.
fine, are you like running towards my direction or?
Yeah.
Also, as you clap your hands and say for the camel begins to move towards Fine's direction.
Oh, glorious! Even better than undergrads! Well,
Oh,
not better
that's-
than undergrads.
God.
Oh, this is gonna be a long ride.
Why were you riding undergrads?
What? I wasn't riding undergrads. They carry. They pull my carriage.
Are you
Right.
sure?
Yes, back home.
That's what they all say.
If we ever go, I'll show you. It's a lovely
what I say about-
carriage. It's a
That's
lovely
what I say
carriage.
about the undergrads I know. They pull my carriage too.
What?
By the way, Claus, of the 5 adults who are with me, do any of them seem like particularly old or weak?
Looking around, there is a older woman amongst them. She is a human in her late 70s.
Okay, you and the child get on the horse. I'll walk.
Do I see? Sorry.
Thank you. She gets on the horse and immediately begins running off from you guys.
I control the horse, remember?
Yeah, she's... as it... So,
She, like,
she
kicks
kind
it
of
to
like
go
gets
one
up
way
and is like,
and
ha! I got you! Way out of here, bitches! Whips the
And it
horse
just doesn't
and
move.
nothing happens.
I slow clap. Way to steal my arcane horse. You almost got me. Okay, off the horse. Like,
As you get a closer look, apparently it's an older man that's disguised as a woman. He is maybe in his 40s.
right, I shove him off. I shove him off the horse. You would know even better. I get the child off the horse, and then the horse just kicks him off.
You can't trust those children, though. Why would you be so polite to him?
Oh my god.
Alright,
Dustin
so you're
Altman's
walking.
turn.
Holden, I would... yeah, Holden, I need you to roll me a history check.
History.
Holden, you recognize that child.
Oh god.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, if only I was there!
Edward, you were not there. I believe that you got there just after the child ran off.
But I did see the child running away. Could I have recognized him or no?
I'm gonna say roll with disadvantage because they were a bit further off from you.
And can I see if there's anyone I know from the Bard College? Or if there's
Oh,
no
you did
shop
it.
people?
Taking a moment, the kid does have a familiar face, but you can't quite place it.
Hey kid, have I seen you before?
I don't think I've seen you before.
Great child voice, I like it.
I shrug my shoulders like, whatever. Fact is, for now we're safe.
As you're like trotting away from this destroyed city.
The child looks back at their one and only home that they've ever known. That's
Look, kid, the fact is you're alive.
Check your pockets.
So, is there anyone that's not on a horse?
I'm on a
I mean,
camel.
Riker's not.
I mean,
Riker's
on a
not
camel,
horse,
I
or
mean.
camel.
Riker's not on a camel?
Nope.
And Edward also
I mean, not
isn't.
yet. I mean,
Edward,
We're
did you
not,
get
like,
back on
going
after you
anywhere.
kicked that person off?
Yeah, I'm getting back on. That bastard's walking.
Mm.
so the point was that I'm trying to get everybody back like 1,000 feet, like where I am, and then I start going through what I found. I don't know if you want to make a list and just send it to me later, but do I find any weapons?
Yes, you did find a great axe, a spear.
Can you like type this to me?
Well, I imagine we're all looking through it, but
Because I like spent a good probably minute or 2 minutes or whatever going through all this stuff. So whatever. I thought it was magically warded. God damn it.
That wouldn't do anything. I could have knocked it open.
well,
God.
I mean, I opened mine. I probably would have figured out it wasn't arcane in any way.
Well, they are
But,
okay to like make little names on it, but it's not sealed.
Security,
I thought it
everyone.
might be.
Camel's got funny
I'm
needs.
glad I have my wand back.
You have
I
a
can
wand.
imagine.
Yeah, I'm a wizard.
Oh, you are. Are you like the sword kind of wizard?
The sword kind of wizard.
I'm the wizard that can double in size and kick you like a football.
So no.
What's a football?
Gets
I
bigger.
don't know. It's something I read about once.
It's like a bunion, I think.
Gross.
Yeah, like a bunion.
So, just quick question for everyone. What was that?
Yeah, good question. What the hell was that?
15 daggers?
Yes.
15 daggers?
I would like a couple of those, please.
So I'm laying out these weapons very methodically, like OCD on the ground. Like this is probably like 2,000 feet away from the tentacles or whatever. Like if I sense them coming in closer, like I look up and I look, but like I just like start laying them out methodically, and I keep the gold in my bag, or put it in my bag, and then I lay all the weapons out, and I just like wait for my party and everybody else to come over here.
Alright. Caledon, do you move closer to them? Do you maintain the same amount of distance that you had? Alright.
So,
As you guys are moving away, I would like for each of you, other than Edward, because I've already had you roll once for this, to give me a perception check.
Wait, I did?
Yes, this was a bit further back.
Should I roll a perception?
Yep.
Okay, I was just making sure.
I'm looking through it and I'm not seeing a single perception
Oh.
roll in my name.
Was it Riker that I had it
yeah.
roll instead? Let me double check.
It's Riker.
Yeah, sorry, Riker.
Who was coming close?
Next year's Edward roll one, and that was my bad.
Yeah, the perception was so that I could see who was coming towards me. That was it. So
Yeah, that was also part of it. I went ahead and had you do
okay.
it then.
never mind.
Yeah.
So my 20 doesn't mean anything. Great.
Could
Thanks,
I s-
Klaus.
You're
How about
welcome.
that could be used to give someone advantage. How about that?
I'm gonna say, if you want to, you can give Edward advantage, or you can just say fuck Edward.
Hell yeah, I'm giving Edward advantage.
Okay.
huh?
But-
Word.
Holden and Edward, you see a person that doesn't seem like they're panicked by what's going on at all. While everybody else, there's no guards that made it out, but this person seems to be well armored and equipped. They are calmly watching the scene of the city going down, and there seems to be a certain amount of tension on your group, and nothing else other than those two. Completely
I will-
ignoring the few dozen people that are running off into the distance other than you.
I will call out to him. Good sir, are you perhaps with the guard of the city?
No.
Who are you then?
A passerby.
From the desert.
Right,
Yes.
well, if you have any spare supplies, as you probably saw, the city sank, and I fear we might not have enough for everyone here.
I
lend
don't
your aid?
believe I have anything.
Could you lend your aid?
What do you need?
Well, I really don't know, to be honest. I wasn't expecting tentacles. I really don't know what to ask for.
Well, I have nothing but these two weapons.
Do you know the way to the next city?
No.
Like Riker perking up to this.
I know a place.
Okay then.
Actually, there's an arena 2 days from here.
Is it north?
It's a direction that the unseeing voice in my head has not yet told me.
Wait, what?
I told you a little bit ago, but that was like a week too, so it's like in this general direction.
Right.
Along the
It's in
coast.
this. It's like northeast.
So I say, I know the next city is northeast, so I think the arena is in the same direction. Or at
Probably.
least maybe the same area. Right, that's what I learned about this city, right?
Yes.
It's about 2 days travel by camel.
Yeah, 2 days.
Yes, okay, then it's probably the same thing. So
Edward, you would know that, these magically created camels,
No.
they only last about an hour, but they move 10 miles in that hour. So,
10 miles?
yeah. Phantom
Okay,
Steed
got it.
is an awesome transportation tool.
what is it? Conjure steed?
Flying fancy.
Phantom Steed,
Phantom-
something
Phantom.
I have.
Oh.
And as a ritual, I can continuously cast it so it doesn't run out.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't know how to summon these camels again, because I don't know how I did it the first time, so
Well, what did you say?
I said I wish some of these commoners were camels so that I could ride them into the distance, and then there were camels.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, it doesn't
well-
really matter. We know it's 2 days away, so we should go that way.
Yes.
I have an idea. I wish we were all at the arena, or I wish we were all at our destination.
No, it doesn't work like you have to hold the dildo of wishing.
I'm not touching that damn thing.
Why not?
'Cause
I hold it
don't-
out to him.
It smells slightly.
Because I both
It's perfectly
know and
fine. I used it
don't
last
know-
night, trust me.
I need to make a Constitution saving roll tonight. Okay, I don't puke. I just cut dry here with it.
I put it back in my bag. In a
Nothing
separate
happens
compartment.
when he says we wish we were at our location or our destination.
JJ Willow 1d20.
Oi.
So, a lot of good bards, and other people too, but a lot of bards died today. Just saying. We have
So, do you want a funeral?
Well, I mean, maybe we should recite a poem.
I'm gonna turn around to Ozzy since he's on the same camel as me, and I'm just gonna kind of look him in the eyes. My eyes beaming through the mask. It's just like we're sharing a camel.
Yes?
I want to lay one ground rule:
No poems?
at least
about
5
a
minutes
sonnet?
of quiet.
How about a sonnet?
No, 5 minutes of quiet.
Interpretive dance?
You're not dancing on the camel.
Shadow puppetry?
No.
What about a mini play?
Fine, trade me.
I used Mage Hand to shut Aussie up.
Oh, see, you feel a very weak force at the bottom of your chin. It doesn't really do too terribly much, as it is 5 pounds of force.
Right.
And
So,
10 pounds. Around.
Riker. So I lay out all these weapons, right? The weapons are laid out, all the daggers, and I say, does anybody need any of these?
don't give any to Miss Nice Lady over here. I don't trust him.
I would like a bow, actually. Sounds
All
fun.
right, take it.
I take a bow, and can I have some arrows too?
Oh yeah, of course.
Kind of an important part. I'll trade you 20 arrows for 10 crossbow bolts. How's that?
Do I have crossbow? No.
I
So,
have crossbow
no.
bolts. Okay, well, I'll just take 20 arrows.
You owe me. You owe me
What kind
gold.
of bow are they?
Quiet
Long,
for
short?
5 minutes, please.
Fine, if I get long or short bow.
Pretty impressive.
There is... I'm gonna say of that, there was 1 short bow and 2 long bows.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take a long bow.
So I say, when you pick it up, I say you owe me gold.
Oh, great. What?
Hey, what?
Why?
These aren't even yours. We found these.
I found these.
I don't even need the bow! Fine, I give it back to him. You get nothing of mine, then. Rude.
Okay, let's I'm gonna put it to a vote. I'm gonna turn to the 6 people I saved. It's like, okay, who here thinks that I should get some of these daggers without having to pay this guy gold for finding chests that I found?
5 of the 6 people raise their hands, and the sixth person is the person that dressed up as an old woman.
Right.
Right, Riker? It seems you are outvoted. I need about 6 of these daggers.
Edward, when you like point towards like those people, I go, Edward, you can have them for free.
Oh, all right. Never mind. I was like, okay. Do any of you guys need? I turned to the 5 people besides the one guy. Do any of you guys know how to use any of these weapons?
I know how to use an axe.
And I heft up my axe, the great axe.
Are you offering it to him?
Yeah, I like hold it up as like I'm offering it.
Alright. He takes the great axe.